what I got out of the leadership program was, I guess the biggest thing I got out of it was confidence in myself, and that came from looking at what my core values are. That's not something I'd done before, and then digging deep into what that actually looks like from there. The values kind of confused me a little bit to start with. Again, not because it's not something I'd considered or even looked at before. But now that I've been, I think, through this program and looking at being vulnerable and looking at being deeper within myself, it's sort of opened up, I guess, things inside me that I hadn't seen before. So confidence in being a leader, I've gained from that, and joy in doing it as well. I think when you're confident, your team or the people you're leading can see that. And if you're a confident leader and you're leading in like what you believe, then the people around you notice that. I think if your team can see that you're a confident leader, they're going to be more likely to have trust in you and your ability to actually lead. After one of the leadership courses, or one of the leadership days we did, I went back up to the office to say goodbye to everyone. And one of the guys said, "How was your course today?" I said, "It was good." So then he goes, "Okay, well, what's the 3 key leadership skills you need?" And I sort of said, "It's not necessarily skills, it's about," and it's really just, for me, it's just one thing, it's trust. It's two-way trust. Trust that that I have in you guys, my team, that you will do the job, you will look after patients, you will get them places on time, and that, you see value in doing that, and that you also have trust in me that I will make sure that you all have the ability to do that. Coaching, I guess, looking at the GROW model, it's allowed me to almost take a step back a little bit, and help my team members realize that they're capable and allowed to think for themselves, and they have great ideas, and so them actually having giving them confidence really to speak that. And I don't see that as my job either. I don't see my job to be telling other people what to do. It's to allow them to do what they do. Sharing the vision that I have for my team based on my own values. I think having the full day away from our jobs allowed us to be fully focused. The coaching sessions that we had it helped me think more deeply about myself and how that translates to my job as a leader. Very, very valuable. It might not make sense, but I think what I had to do to get the most out of this was to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Be okay with being uncomfortable, because that's where growth happens. I learnt a lot. I learned a lot of skills that I can put into practice. I found it difficult at times as a person who has pretty much avoided his own emotions, my own emotions, for as long as I can remember. So to open up, not just to you, but to open up to myself as well, was very challenging, very difficult, but I think I have learnt how to do that more with other people and be okay. I think vulnerability is important because it shows that I think open vulnerability is important because it shows that you're not perfect. People shouldn't look to you as the perfect example of how to be, I guess. It shows that you can make mistakes, you can own up to those mistakes, and it's not always going to be a negative outcome. Often there's a positive outcome.
And you survived.
I'm okay.
You're okay.